Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to the quiz, UK quiz. As I say again, Happy New Year, everyone. It's good to see you all, and hopefully you can see me okay. What I just want to do is just go through the rules. But before I do that, I just want to make certain that for those teams that are joining us, welcome to, say, the UK Quarantine Quiz, the Little Les edition. So to gauge some idea of how many teams we've got, you'll see at the top that your captain is highlighted in yellow. Team captain, if you could submit an answer, example, what day is it today? What day is it today? You can put anything in there you like. There's no right or wrong answer. And if you could then submit your answer, team captain, that means we can tell who's joining us and we know that your answers are going to be acceptable and we can read them. Likewise, on your left-hand side, you've got the chat screen. You can key in and chat amongst yourselves. So it's not, the onus is not on the team captain to come up with the answer. You can chat amongst yourselves, and only I can't see those. Mark can see those. My son in America, he's the one that is handling things, the technical side. So good evening, Mark, or good afternoon, I should say. The idea being we have 5 rounds of 10 questions. Round 2 always is a picture round, and round 4 is always a music round, and that could be on anything. In 2020, we covered such things as musicals, war films, movies, TV themes, etc., etc. So watch this space. There is a theme. It is a Happy New Year. So the emphasis being it's a new year, a new theme, a new quiz. So that's all I'm going to say on that. So as soon as you get the link, then you will hopefully get the easier answers. So how many teams we got then, Mark?
It's a little tough to tell because we're a little bit screwy with everything that went on last week. So, but it looks like we've got, feel free to say hello, guys, in the chat if I miss you out. We've got Cosmic Cabbage, the Bodacious Belarusian Lobsters, and the Interstellar Sea Slugs. So they are the teams that everybody is talking about. We've got Moose just joined us from Team Momo. So hello everybody and Happy New Year. We're doing things a little bit differently technology-wise, so we're just double-checking, making sure everybody can tune in.
Hopefully you can hear us and see us. If you can, then put 1 in the chat and say hi. Just so you can hear us and see us, put 1 in the chat so we can so you can hear us and see us.
And the fam have joined us. Hey guys.
I think
we've all missed you guys too.
Yeah, once we get underway and people know and teams know that we're up and running, then we'll hopefully get some more teams for next week and beyond. And how long we go on for remains to be seen with regard to the lockdown. Right, so we haven't got no new teams as far as we're aware then yet, Mark. So everyone's quite conversant with the rules, regulations. 30 seconds after I read out the question. Apart from the question 10. Question 10, you don't get a countdown other than a warning from me, and then we move on to the next answers, giving you all the answers. Right, so shall we get underway?
Should we get underway? Do you know what day it is today?
What day is it today? It is the 13th of January.
Which is? Do you know what day it is? I'm being serious.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday.
No, it has a very, very significant day on the calendar. Do you not know this one? Yeah, I might teach you.
It's the 13th day of the year.
It's actually National Rubber Ducky Day.
Well, National Rubber Ducky Day. Your mum did ask that question the other day, saying, is every day a national day. There is always something happening every day of the year, which is a national day for something.
Yep. It is also Impeachment Day. It is also the day after yesterday. It is also Wednesday. But the answer I was looking for was National Rubber Ducky Day, according to my Sesame Street calendar.
Oh, so right. Yeah, I might have guessed. All right. Did we get answers from everyone?
We did get answers in, so yes, everything seems to be working. We'll see how long for.
Right. Okay. Brilliant. Let's go for it then. So remember, the theme is it's a new year and a new quiz. So here we go. Question 1. In which Australian state is the city of Sydney in? So I forgot to say round 1 is all about to do with geography. Round 1 is all to do with geography. In what Australian state is the city of Sydney in? I'm expecting most of you to get 8, 9, or 10 for this round. In what Australian state is the city of Sydney in? And your time has started. So hopefully everyone had a good Christmas, as far as they can do, or as far as they could. And no doubt it was a quiet new year for everyone. But better to be safe than sorry. So in what Australian state is the city of Sydney in? And if you're watching this via stream or YouTube or etc., then by all means, don't forget to join us. 10-second countdown, Mark. In what Australian state is the city of Sydney in?
Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody's answers are coming in for the first question, which they are, I believe. We don't have Flojo with us yet, I don't think.
No. I think
okay.
Flojo is having problems with downloading the PC and everything else.
Okie dokie. In that case, we will move on. Yeah, we've got 5 teams so far. We got I know the 5 Alls and a few others can't join us because of the lockdown tonight, which is a shame. But hopefully, we'll figure out a way for those guys to join us.
Yep. So here we go. 3, get your answers into 1, and moving on. Question 2. What is the name given to the large island that blocks the mouth of the Canadian St. Lawrence River, creating the Gulf of St. Lawrence? Not. Listen to me. Don't read it because it's not very grammatically correct. So, what is the name given to the large island that blocks the mouth of the Canadian St. Lawrence River, thereby creating the Gulf of St. Lawrence? What is the name of the island?
Is that your first pound in the pot?
That's my first pound in the pot, definitely.
Yeah, hopefully the lag doesn't seem to be too bad. This is our first time we're broadcasting via the YouTube. So hopefully the lag isn't too bad for everybody.
So what is the name given to the large island that blocks the mouth of the Canadian St. Lawrence River, thereby creating the Gulf of St. Lawrence? Oh, I went there in my Navy days, so it was bloody freezing.
Well, yeah. That's Canada for you.
I think it was something ridiculous, like minus 28 or minus 30 or something like that. Right, 10-second countdown. What is the name given to the large island that blocks the mouth of the Canadian St. Lawrence River, thereby creating the Gulf of St. Lawrence? What's the name of the island? Question 3, nice short quick question. Santa Fe is the capital of what US state? Santa Fe is the capital of what US state? Remember the theme?
Which is?
throughout the quiz. Well, they've got to work that one out themselves, but I'm pretty certain Santa Fe is the capital of what US state?
I thought you might have forgotten already.
No, there is a theme right the way through the quiz. Santa Fe is the capital of what US state? So here we go. 10-second countdown coming up now. I've just had a message from Flojo. Not impressed with the PC. Update still being done. We'll definitely be there next week. So, question 4. What is the common and collective name given to the U.S. states of Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island? Collectively, what are they better known as? What is the common and collective name given to the U.S. states of Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island?
Yeah, you were talking about cold. It's cold up there at the moment.
Where do you live, Mark? New Jersey, isn't it?
Yep.
So it's pretty cold. It's pretty cold in one of those, isn't it? I would imagine Maine is the coldest, isn't it?
No, they're all the same general area.
Yeah, but Maine is furthest north, isn't it? Right, 10-second countdown.
Yeah, Maine is the place with the lighthouse that you may see. So it's where the waves crash over the lighthouse and then it freezes over the lighthouse.
Brilliant. Question 5. What is the capital city of India? What is the capital city of India? Nice, straightforward, short question. What is the capital city of India? There is only one capital before you ask the question, Mark.
I was going to say, you're going to be a stickler on this one, aren't you?
Yeah. What is the capital city of India? There is only one answer. Only one correct answer.
Yeah.
Right, 10-second countdown coming up. Right, question 6. The most populous city in the US state of New Jersey is? And you shouldn't count, Mark, because he doesn't count.
Yeah.
The most populous city in the US state of New Jersey is?
It's a great city.
I know it well.
Yeah.
The most populous city in the US state of New Jersey is?
Yes, New Jersey has many cities.
Good and bad, like everywhere else in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Right, 10-second countdown coming up.
Could catch a few people out.
The most popular city in the US state of New Jersey is? Question 7. NASA is located on what main island of the Bahamas? Lovely place. NASA is located on what main island of the Bahamas? You've been to the Bahamas, haven't you, Mark?
I have. We stopped in here, yeah. Not for very long.
Yeah.
I think it was a day visit. Yeah.
Was that a cruise ship job?
Yeah.
NASA is located on what main island of the Bahamas? I always remember drinking bazookas there. A cocktail called bazookas that had 5 different types of rum in it. And why was it called a bazooka? Because it blew your head off. Certainly did. NASA is located on what main island of the Bahamas?
No, New Jersey is not an extension of New York. It's not a New York suburb. How dare you?
10-second countdown coming up. And moving on to question 8. The administrative HQ of West Berkshire Council is... The administrative HQ of West Berkshire Council is where? Where will you find the administrative HQ of West Berkshire Council? Not Castle. Put my teeth in. The administrative HQ of West Berkshire Council is where? Where will you find it? What location? What town or city? Right, so 10-second countdown coming up now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Moving on. Question number 9. Port Moresby is the capital city of what country? Port Moresby is the capital city of what country? I do believe in 2020 that question was asked in one of the general knowledge rounds. Port Moresby is the capital city of what country? And I'd like again to re-emphasize and thank everyone who contributed in 2020 when we did the charity quiz. Quite an amazing sum of money raised in such a short time, less than 10 minutes. We more than achieved our target, so thank you to everyone for that.
Yeah, and I realise there is a little bit of lag between the video and the countdown.
Right, okay.
Again, I think that's
so I'll say now.
That's the wonders of YouTube. So yeah, we'll try and give you a few more seconds. But people, there's only 5 teams tonight, so I'm trying to keep an eye on things as well.
Okay, so 10-second countdown on this, Mark. I'll leave it to your judgment, and obviously, so if we do a 10-second on this one. So Port Moresby is the capital city of what country? Moving on. Question 10. Remember, I'll give Mark the shout. Name the only UK city in Northern Ireland beginning with the letter N. Name the only United Kingdom city in Northern Ireland beginning with the letter N. I really had to think about this one.
Yeah, I did not know this one.
I got it eventually, but it took me like 3 and 4 minutes before I come up with the answer. So I certainly didn't get it in 60 seconds. So good on you if you get this one. Name the only UK city in Northern Ireland beginning with the letter N. Right, so 40 seconds have gone, 20 seconds left. I'll give you a 10-second warning, and then Mark will obviously allow for lag as well. So we've got 10 seconds left, so it's running down now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. make certain you've got your answers in. Mark is checking now, and then we'll go through the answers.
Yeah, there seems to be probably a 10-second lag, so we're doing well. There may be some YouTube settings that we need to tinker with, so we'll play around and get it right for next week. But yeah, we got all the answers in, so let's go.
Let's go through them.
Let's go through them.
Sydney is in New South Wales.
Yep, everybody got that one. Good job.
Number 2, Newfoundland is the name of the island.
Yeah, let me make sure. Newfoundland, yeah. I'll get your spelling.
Number 3, Santa Fe is the capital of New Mexico. All Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island form the collective name given to New England. Number 5, capital city of India is New Delhi. Delhi is not acceptable because there is an actual place called Delhi, and it is not the capital. New Delhi is. So, and obviously with the theme, which if you haven't gathered by now, is there's the word new. All right, so hence New Delhi is the only acceptable answer.
Yeah, so the theme isn't that it starts with new, but new appears in all of the answers, if you hadn't figured that one out.
The most popular city in the state of New Jersey is Newark.
Yep, which is not the capital. No. What's the capital of New Jersey?
You tell me, Mark.
That's a good one. No, I'm going to save that. We'll do a New Jersey round. There you go. How about that?
Yeah. Question 7. New Providence Island is the where NASA is located on. New Providence Island.
New Providence. Yep, we'll give you that. New Providence. New Providence. Yep.
Yeah, what's the spellings? Administrative HQ of West Berkshire Council is in Newbury. Port Moresby is in Papua New Guinea. Capital city of Papua New Guinea.
Come on, Paul C. It's too late for Christmas cracker jokes. That's a groaner. I'm not even going to read that one out.
And number 10, Newry. N-E-W-R-Y. Newry is the city in Northern Ireland that begins with the letter N.
Okay.
How many 10 out of 10s have we got?
Let's have a look. Alright, so I think the only team that we don't have this week who signed in last week were the Wonky Table featuring Dave. So they are going to be bottom of the leaderboard, but that's why you see them on the leaderboard. So, the first leaderboard after round 1. Here we go.
Right, so the Bodacious Belarusian Lobsters, 10 out of 10. Team Momo, 9 out of 10. Cosmic Cabbage, 9 out of 10. Well done, Yvonne and team. The Fam, 7. Welcome, good afternoon, good evening. Happy New Year. The Interstellar Sea Slugs, great to see you back. Keep persevering on 7. And as I say, the Wonky Table we'll just disregard.
All right. So, I believe the pictures round is a connections round today, is it not?
Well, it's not a connections round. It's still keeping with the new theme, and the pictures rounds, they're all to do with people who have either been born or died on New Year's Eve. with the exception of one person, which is going to be question 10, and you're going to tell me who is the odd one out.
Okay, so it's not a connections round; it's an odd one out round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So round 2, they were either born or died on New Year's Eve. One of them was born on New Year's Day. So I need you to tell me which is the odd one. So question 1, who am I? You see this picture in front of you of a particular person. As I always say, a celebrity is always someone who's known by 2 or 3 members of the public. So you guys and girls are all celebrities, but I want to know, who is this celebrity? First name and surname required, not a spelling test as long as it looks phonetically correct. So who am I? This person either died or was born on New Year's Eve. As I say, all of them were either born or died on New Year's Eve, apart from one of them who was actually born on January the 1st. And you need to tell me which one at the end, number 10, who that person is. So, who am I? Famous celebrity, born or died on New Year's Eve. Right, 10-second countdown coming up. Moving on to question 2.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're getting everybody's answers in.
Yeah, make certain you get your answers in.
Just want to make sure there's the lag is okay.
Okay.
So we're just waiting on the fam.
So all these pictures are of people who were either born or died on New Year's Eve. One of them wasn't. One of them was born on New Year's Day. So at question 10, you're going to tell me hopefully who that one is. So question 1, who am I? Question 2, who is this? Who is this?
Do you want his stage name or his real name?
His stage name.
Should give bonus points if anybody knows his real name. No Googling.
Yeah, well, it should be no Googling throughout the quiz.
Well, yeah, true. True.
So, who am I? So when I say who am I better known as? Because a lot of celebrities are known by, as Mark said, either their stage name or entertainment name. 10-second countdown coming up. Here's a bit of trivia for you. Our friend Merkel, not Merkel. Oh no! In fact, what I'll do is I'll save that for next week's quiz. That's a good idea. Question 3: who am I? Who is this a picture of? Who am I? Who is this a picture of? What's his name? First name and surname. Not so worried about the as long as it looks phonetically correct. Who am I? What's his name?
So, yeah, the connection, or the odd one out, which will be question 10, is all of these people were either born or died on New Year's Eve. One of them was born or died on New Year's Day. So we're going to ask you to pick the one that was born or died on New Year's Day. So that's who you're looking out for. Is that a little bit better? Does that clear it up?
All right, 40 seconds gone, 20 seconds left. Right, 10-second countdown coming up.
So yes, in theory, if you have absolutely no idea, you have a 1 in 9 chance. So if you don't know who it is, yeah, just have a guess. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, if you don't know their name, you can say answer 3 or answer 5. Or if you know a name, then pick a name. Question 4. Who am I? Who is this? She was either born or died on New Year's Eve, or she could be the odd one out and either was born or died on New Year's Day.
That's an interesting one. If it was Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, at least we'd know it was Jesus. Well, that's not quite true, because Jesus wasn't born on Christmas Day.
No, he wasn't.
That's a controversial one. He was born in, what, August, was it? Apparently. Allegedly, according to scholars.
Yeah.
I think.
And ironically, 4 BC, wasn't it? Right, 10-second countdown. You're getting answers in. 10-second countdown coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
So, question 5 now coming up. Who am I? A lot of people might recognize him, might know his music, but what is his name? So a lot of people might recognize him because he's famous for his eye patch, but who is he?
And you want his name, yeah?
Yep.
Not the band that he was part of?
No.
Or any other group that he was part of?
No, I need his first name and his surname. So if it was Little Les and the Logo Masters, I want Les Hayhoe. I don't want Little Les or the Logo Masters. I need his name. First name and surname.
Your new band name, is it?
Yeah. Little Les and the Lego Masters. Right, so 10-second countdown coming up. This is a toughie. You either know this one or you don't. You can't guess.
Yeah, I was going to say you either know this one or you don't, I think.
Right, so moving on to number 6. Who am I? Either born or died on New Year's Eve, or was born or died on New Year's Day. Could be the odd one out, which is going to be the question for number 10. So 8 of the pictures you will see are people who were born or died on New Year's Eve. One of them was born or died on New Year's Day. That's going to be question number 10. Which one? So even if you don't know their names, you can guess a number. Or if you've got some names, you can guess a name. Right, so 10-second countdown coming up. 50 seconds seems to be whizzing by tonight.
Yeah, and I'm giving it about 10 seconds from when you say 10 seconds to actually start the countdown. So
yep. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll tweak with the YouTube settings for next week. There's a couple of things we can do. Try and speed that up a little bit.
We'll try and get our act together as well, or say, with regard to the background and everything else, come up with some new and exciting things for 2021. Right, question 7. Who am I? I'm certain the majority of you know this person.
Yeah, I had a bunch of new things lined up for this week, but let's just try and get it running first.
Yeah, they're getting it up and running, and then once we know it's running, the teams that we have joined us here this evening, thank you very much, and we can spread the word and hopefully get some more teams.
Because you see what happens when little Les, I don't know whether you can tell, but little Les figured out that there's a little spinny thing on the front of his camera. That's why he's all out of focus.
Yeah, so we'll play around with that, yeah.
That's why he's looking a little bit blurry.
Right, so 10-second countdown coming up now. So how did you do on this picture round, Mark?
There was a few I didn't know. Most of them I did.
Question 8. Who am I? Who is this? First name and surname. Who is this?
No, little Les has not been on the beers. He just discovered that there's a little button that he can press on his camera. That's why he's all blurry.
That's why they're always very wary of me going on ships visits and stuff like that. I'm the little boy that's when they say, please don't touch anything or don't press this button, especially when I go on a nuclear sub or something like that, they get really worried because I like playing around with buttons. Right, 10-second countdown coming up. And next time you're over, Mark, I'll try and arrange for a trip on the aircraft carrier.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. That looks interesting.
I won't say which one, but one of them is due to come over to the States this year. But what with COVID and everything else, so
what, if it goes to help out with the Civil War?
Yeah, more than likely. If it goes to, I think it's calling into New York, so
yeah,
I'll give you a shout. Yeah, so I'll give you a shout, fix you up.
Yeah.
Right, 10-second countdown. Sorry, question 9. Who am I? Question 9. Who am I? First name and surname.
I was going to say I might give. I might be lenient on this one and give you bonus points for the most creative answer. If you know who this person is.
Did you know who this person was?
Yes.
I thought so. Right, so we're halfway through, 30 seconds gone. First name and surname of this person.
And there are some funny answers coming through.
Right, 10-second countdown coming up. Get your answers in, submit your answers. Make your mind up.
Yeah, to be fair, this is a slightly older picture. I'd say this is a couple of years old.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's still the same person, whether I choose a young picture or an old picture. I don't sort of like choose one like now because it's more apparent, isn't it?
He does look a little bit different these days, yes, to be fair.
He used to have a beard as well.
He does now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He used to have a beard, goatee, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, 10-second countdown. And last but not least, what picture or person, i.e. the number, or if you want to put a name, it's up to you. What picture or person, i.e. number, is the odd one out because they were either born on New Year's Day or died on New Year's Day. All the others, eight of them were born or died on New Year's Eve. One of them was born or died on New Year's Day. So which is that odd person? What is the picture of a person? So you can either write down a number, or if you know a name, write down their name. Name or number, don't put both.
Yeah, I'll be most impressed if anybody actually knows this.
Right, so 10-second countdown coming up. 10-second countdown coming up, so as I say. So I will give a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make certain you got an answer mark for everyone. What picture of person? You can write down the number. Is the odd one out? Because they were born on New Year's Day or died on New Year's Day. All the rest were born or died on New Year's Eve. You got answers in, Mark?
Hang on. Maybe?
Come on, get your answers in, guys and girls.
Hang on a second. I guess we'll find out when we come to Markham. I'm not sure on that one. Things went a little bit funny on that one. So let's go through the answers, and I guess we'll find out when we get to question 10.
Right. Number 1, Anthony Hopkins.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's just really slow at the moment.
Number 2, C. Park Jae-sang, better known as Psy. Or PSY to his friends.
Yep, I'm having to remark answers, guys, so there may be a little bit of lag in between you seeing the answers getting marked off. So yeah, that's Psy or Park Jae-sang.
Val Kilmer. Number 4, Natalie Cole. Daughter of Old King Cole. So number 4, Natalie Cole.
We've got our first Philippa Collins. Like it. First Phil Collins of 2021.
Yeah, Philippa Collins. Ray Sawyer, better known as Dr. Hook of Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. Had quite a few hits in the 70s and 80s. Ray Sawyer.
You were close with Dr. Hook, but no cigar.
Jack Wilshere, West Ham and England footballer. Ben Kingsley, or I should say Sir Ben Kingsley. Number 8, Andy Summers of The Police. Number 9, son of a criminal mastermind, Donald Trump Jr.
Yeah, we'll give you...
All right, carry on. Yeah.
Comedy answers. Our future president. Yeah. He's gonna run. I bet money on it. Okay.
And
so let's find out if anybody got question 10.
The actual answer is number 6. All the others were either born or died on New Year's Eve. Jack was born on New Year's Day. So it was Jack Wilshere. Was it Jack Wilshere number 6?
Jack Wilshere was number 6.
Yeah. So if you didn't know and you had a guess, number 6 or Jack Wilshere was the one who was born on New Year's Day. All the rest either born or died on New Year's Eve.
Okay, let's have a look.
So just had a comment saying that I'm really loud and Mike is very quiet. So that's always been for all of our lives. That's how it's
been the case. Yeah. What are you talking about? Nobody wants to hear my voice. All right, there we go.
Right. So after 2 rounds, Bodacious Bellaroos and Lobsters 17. Team Momo 14, Cosmic Cabbage 14, hanging in there, Yvonne and team. The Fam 8, Interstellars 8. So yeah, this is close call, first, second, and third. All vying for the podium. The Lobsters drops some points there, but that's hopefully how it's going to be. So everyone has an equal chance with the quizzes. So round 3. Remember the theme? All about the new year. So round 3, Mark, what's the question? Subjects on round 3? All about TV and films, correct?
TV and film, yes.
And remember the theme. I won't stress that enough. So here we go. Question 1. This BBC One children's TV show started in 1974. I can remember it well. But when the presenter left in 1989, it changed its name and is currently known as what? So your time has started. This BBC One children's TV show started in 1974, but when the presenter left in 1989, it changed its name and is currently known as what?
Is this still going?
It is.
Yeah? Blimey.
Yep. It certainly is. And it holds a couple of Guinness World Records.
For being
this BBC One children's TV show started in 1974, but when the presenter left in 1989, it changed its name and is currently known as what? Yeah, it's certainly around in my, well, I say school days. I was in the Navy by then, but certainly saw it still.
It was
because it was a very interesting program.
On before Blue Peter, maybe.
No, it used to come on after. Right. So moving on to question 2, what is the name of the 1981 American science fiction action film, co-written and directed by John Carpenter, starring Kurt Russell? The film's storyline is set in the near future world of 1997. Blimey. So it came out in 81 and it was based on a future world of 1997. Things didn't change that much in 16 years. And it's quite amazing. I got one of my comic book annuals out the other day. It was like it wasn't Dan Dare, but it was that type of thing. It was the Eagle. And they were talking about the year 2021. And there was cars flying in the air and
but we're not too far
off. Really space futuristic.
We're not too far off.
They did talk about microwaves. And they did talk about, and it had mobile phones, which was quite interesting. Right, so 10-second countdown. What is the name of the 81 American science fiction action film, co-written and directed by John Carpenter, starring Kurt Russell? The film's storyline is set in the near future world of 1997. Name the film. So in this round, you have a TV question and then the film question, then you have a TV and then a film, so on and so forth. So 10-second countdown coming up. Remember the theme.
Your answers in. Yeah, so the theme, in case you haven't guessed it, is throughout this entire quiz this evening. So all of the answers, every single one for every single round, will have the word new in them. There's a different theme for each round, but all of the answers have new in them. Yeah.
Right, 10-second countdown.
Just in case you didn't get it.
New quiz, new year, new theme. New questions. I've tried to make it nice and easy for you this week. Question 3. Name the 1970s sequel to the 1960s UK TV series starring Patrick Magee, Joanna Lumley and Gareth Hunt about British secret agents. It helps if you're of the era or if you like this, but name the 1970s sequel to the 1960s UK TV series starring Patrick Magee, Joanna Lumley and Gareth Hunt about British secret agents. And this is the show that made Patrick, Joanna and Gareth all famous on our screens, on TV and cinema.
Yeah, everybody got their answers in nice and quick on that one.
Yeah, good, good. Now you got the theme, so if you don't know, you can have a good guess. So remember the word new for the music round. Next round. Question 4. Complete the title of this 1992 film, which finds Kevin McAllister 1 year later after defeating a pair of bumbling burglars, accidentally find himself stranded. It's called Home Alone 2. Complete the title of the movie.
Yes, and it did star a very famous cameo.
Complete the title of this 1992 film, which finds Kevin McAllister 1 year later after defeating a pair of bumbling burglars, accidentally finding himself stranded. It's called Home Alone 2. Complete the title of the movie in full.
Do you know the cameo that I'm talking about?
I don't.
Right,
no.
I'll tell you the story when we go through the answers.
Right, 10-second countdown coming up. So question 5, name the 2003 to 2014 BBC One TV crime drama starring Dennis Waterman as former Detective Sergeant Jerry Standing and Amanda Redman as Detective Superintendent Sandra Pullman. Now, I've never seen this. I've seen it sort of come up and appear on 2 or 3 different channels. I would imagine you've not seen this either, have you, Mark?
I'd never even heard of it, to be honest.
Yeah. No. 2003 to 2014 TV crime drama show starring Dennis Waterman as former Detective Sergeant Jerry Standing and Amanda Redman as Detective Superintendent Sandra Pullman. What is the title of the film?
Yeah, no, I moved here in 2003, so...
So we appreciate the lag and we're getting some comments. So when I say 10-second countdown, Mark is going to give it another 10 seconds on top of when I say 10-second countdown. So it will then come up on the screen 10-second countdown. So you will literally have had 20 to 30 seconds after I've said the countdown. So make certain you get your answers in. So, lag-wise, time-wise. So 10-second countdown coming up. So Mark's going to give it another 10 seconds and then he will
but that 10 seconds doesn't count if you're only just hearing that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The 10-second delay wipes out the 10-second lag.
Yeah. I never was any good at maths.
So you're not actually getting 20 seconds extra. I'm keeping an eye on answers coming in as well. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah. So 10-second countdown should start in 10 seconds.
Oh, Les Logic.
Right, so here we go. 10-second countdown is coming up. Question 6. A 1990 film. Complete the title of this comedy horror film title. Gremlins 2, the something something. So there's 2 words. What are the missing 2 words? So a 1990 film. Complete the title of this comedy horror film title. Gremlins 2, the something something. Complete the 2 words. Missing 2 words. Well, you all know one of them, or you should know one of them. We've said it enough times.
Did you watch Gremlins this Christmas?
Not sorry.
Did you watch Gremlins this Christmas?
Yeah, it was on.
Yeah.
This one was on, which made me one of the reasons why I put it in.
It's a great.
A 1990 film. Complete the title of this comedy horror film titled Gremlins 2, the something something. 2 words.
Yeah, you know you're in trouble when little Les is trolling you. And you can't see the chat, so he doesn't even know that he's trolling you. That's even worse.
So here we go. 10-second countdown coming up. Yeah, so amuse me and abuse me. I have no idea what you're saying, so you can say what you like. I've had that all my life, and do I care? Do I take any notice? Question 7. Famous winners and contestants of this UK 1970s and 1980s show were Lenny Henry, Joe Pasquale, Lennis Dennis, and Jim Davidson. So what was the show that they all appeared in? Famous winners and contestants of this UK 1970s and 1980s show were Lenny Henry, Joe Pasquale, Les Dennis, and Jim Davidson. So what was the name of the show that they all appeared in? Famous winners and contestants of the UK 1970s and 1980s show were Lenny Henry, Joe Pasquale, Les Dennis, and Jim Davidson. So what is the show called? What did they all appear in? Basically, this show made them all famous within their own right, and then they moved on to even bigger and better things. So, last chance. Famous winners and contestants. UK 70s and 80s show. Lenny Henry, Joe Pasquale, Les Dennis, and Jim Davidson. So, what was the name of the show that they all appeared in? And I'm going to say 10-second countdown warning coming up. Leave it to Mark to administer that. Right, 10 seconds. Got to go up now.
Yep, here we go.
Make certain your answers are in. Question 8. What is the film title of a 2002 American epic historical crime film that was directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Day-Lewis? Brilliant actor, Daniel Day-Lewis. Love all of his films that he makes or stars in. What is the film title of a 2002 American epic historical crime film that was directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Day-Lewis?
Now that's an interesting answer, Team Momo. I'd give you that, don't worry.
I wouldn't, because that's not what it was called.
Yeah, I know, but you're mean.
Right, 10-second countdown coming up. Make certain you got the right answer, which is the name of the film title. What is the film title of a 2001 American epic historical crime film that was directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Day-Lewis?
What's the director's name?
Martin. Right, 10 seconds. Ten-second countdown coming up.
Hang on a second. Bear with us a second. We got a bit of a connection issue. I just want to make sure people can see us. Give us a wave.
I'm waving.
Can we have bingo later? Yeah, we should do a game of bingo one night. There you go.
Yeah, well, you know me. I've got the bingo balls and that.
You can try and guess the new next answer. All right, we've got them back. Okay.
Right. Okay. So the next one's going to be a TV question, because that was a film question. So here we go. Moving on to question number 9. A US TV sitcom, 2011 to 2018, revolves around a quirky teacher, Jess. She moves into a Los Angeles loft with 3 men. So name the show. A US TV sitcom, 2011 to 2018, revolves around a quirky teacher, Jess, as she moves into Los Angeles loft with 3 men. So name the show.
And you probably saw her this Christmas as well. Do you know the actress?
I know the actress. I've not seen the show though. It is on here in the UK. It has been on here in the UK.
I guarantee. Well, I'm assuming you would have seen her in a Christmas movie this Christmas as well.
Whether I'd have watched it or not is a different matter.
Yeah, that's one I do actually watch every Christmas.
Right, moving on. 10-second countdown. A US TV sitcom, 2011 to 2018, revolves around a quirky teacher, Jess, as she moves into Los Angeles loft with 3 men. So name the show.
And no, I think Les has seen this movie. I know that little Les has seen this movie. Whether or not he watched it this Christmas, I don't know. But this is one that I watch multiple times every Christmas. It has to be done. And I did actually watch Love Actually.
So, now, I haven't seen Love Actually, Mark.
You've not?
Nope.
Although I saw Keira Knightley came out and admitted she's never actually watched the whole movie either. So.
I think your mum's seen it 2 or 3 times, but I've never watched Love Actually, no. Right, so 10-second countdown coming up. Remember, question 10, I will give you a shout and a countdown, or I'll give Mark a shout and say 60 seconds up. Question 10. Name the 1965 debut comedy film starring Peter Sellers with Tom Jones singing the film theme title. So Tom Jones sung the film theme title of this debut comedy film starring Peter Sellers. His first film, what did he appear in? His first film, and Tom Jones sung the theme tune title. That's a good question, I think. That's got you thinking. Name the 1965 debut comedy film starring Peter Sellers with Tom Jones singing the film theme title. So go through all the Tom Jones songs and come up with the right answer that matches a film starring Peter Sellers. Right, so 50 seconds are gone. I'll give Mark a shout when a minute has gone, and then get your answers in. So, yep. So we've had a minute and 5 seconds. So get your answers in. Make certain all the answers in, Mark, and we will move on. Don't delay. Get your answers in now.
Yep. You want to count them down?
Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. Moving on to give you the answers. Here we go. News Round is the name of the TV. John Craven's News Round. It was originally changed to News Round. So we're looking for the answer of News Round. Number 2, Escape from New York. Good film. Seems very antiquated now, 1981. Still a good film, though. Escape from New York. Again, like I said, there's the word new in all the answers in some way, shape, or form. Question 3. Patrick McGee, Joanna Lumley, and Gareth Hunt, better known as the New Avengers. Called the 60s. The Avengers in the 60s, called the New Avengers in the 70s.
You seeing this?
Yeah, number 4, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Yeah, and the cameo was Donald Trump. Donald Trump was in this movie because they wanted to film at the Plaza Hotel, which he owned at the time. And he said, you can only film in the Plaza Hotel if you put me in the movie. So he makes a very, very brief appearance.
Oh, right, okay.
As Kevin McAllister is running out of the plaza, he bumps into him.
That's a good trivia question.
Yep, but they basically, the director came out this year and said that, or last year, and said that they blackmailed him, basically. Because they're actually remaking Home Alone. So that's why it came out.
Okay. So question 5. So not seen it myself, 2003, 2014, obviously very popular if it lasted for 11 years. New Tricks. Number 6, Gremlins 2, The New Batch. Number 7, they all appeared in the TV program New Faces. Lenny Henry, Joe Pasquale, Les Dennis, and Jim Savison all first appeared in New Faces. Daniel Day-Lewis, Leonardo DiCaprio, 2002 American epic historical crime film, Gangs of New York. The comedy US TV sitcom was New Girl.
And the star of this is Zoe Deschanel, who also appears in Elf. So I know you've seen Elf.
No, we haven't seen Elf.
You must have seen Elf. Come on.
I've not seen Elf. We were going to watch it over Christmas because it was on Prime TV or whatever, but we never got around to watching it, so we've never seen Elf.
Seen Elf. I think it's on Netflix. Go watch it on Netflix.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'll do that over the weekend.
Yeah. Have you not seen Elf? That's crazy.
I'll let you know next week. Question 10. Peter Sellers, Tom Jones sing the title. What's New Pussycat? What's New Pussycat? Tom Jones sang the film theme title, What's New Pussycat? And that was the debut comedy film that Peter Sellers starred in. What's New Pussycat?
All right. So after 3 rounds, here is your leaderboard. It's pretty tight. It's very tight.
Right, what we got? Bodacious Belarusian Lobsters 26, Cosmic Cabbage 24, moving up. Team Momo 22, the Interstellar Sea Slugs 14, the Fam 11. So Cosmic Cabbage slightly pulled away from Team Momo. The Bodacious Belarusian Lobsters only 2 points in front instead of 3 as they were before. Interstellar Sea Slugs pulled away slightly, 3 in front of the Fam. So keep going. It could still be anyone's game. Remember this round, the music round, remember the theme. So if you have no idea, have a guess, but don't forget what the theme is. So that might help you. So again, we've got an introduction. I'll hand you over to Mark in the States, bearing in mind we've got a lag as well, but just conscious of the time. So we want to try and get through these as soon as we can. So listen out very carefully, and over to you, Mark.
Yes, I'm going to be try and be nice to people because of the lag. So let's see. Let's bring the monkeys back. Hopefully we'll have some new monkeys for next week. So you're going to get 20 seconds. And we are looking for the name of the group. So we're going to try and be nice to people. I'll make sure I look out for your answers. But here we go. Let's see if this works. So that was your first 20 seconds of the first playthrough. Again, we're looking for the name of the group, or artist, or band. Did you have the year in this one? No, you did not. Alright. So I'm getting answers in. That's good. I assume that means everybody can hear okay. I'm going to play through again. Here's another 20 seconds. We're getting some answers in, we're getting the correct answers in, so that means I take it at least some of you could hear it. So I'm going to give you all a few more seconds to get your answers in. No bonus points for trying to guess the band names that are coming up. You can try if you want. Alright, so we're going to give you 10 more seconds. I'm going to start the countdown now. Again, there's a bit of a lag, but giving you plenty of time. So we're going to move on to question 2. You're going to get 10 seconds from this one. Okay, so you are going to get 10 seconds from this piece of music. We're looking for the name of the group or the band or the artist.
You won't find another fool like me, babe. No, you won't. Who'd sit around all night and wait for you.
Okay. That one started a little bit late, so I'm going to play that again. Here we go.
You won't find another fool like me, babe. No, you won't. Who'd sit around all night and wait for you.
All right. And yeah, I'm not going to share the video, and this won't give it away, but if you watch the video from this, you will see Little Les. This is from Top of the Pops, December 1973, I want to say. Yeah. You will see little Les dancing away in this video. At Top of the Pops. In his little sailor outfit. Aww. In his platforms. Okay, moving on. Got everybody's answers in. Moving on to question 3. You're going to get 15 seconds from this one. I think this is being generous, but here we go. Yeah, 15 seconds is generous from that one. You should have got it from the first few. 1973, little Les was not 3 years old, I'll tell you that much. He likes to think he might be, but no, I don't think so. Alright, here comes that 15 seconds again. Great song. So we'll give you a few more seconds to get your answers in. Again, I can see a few coming in, so that's good. I can gauge the lag by little Les's bopping head. So, get your answers in, otherwise we are moving on to question 4. This is another Little Les favourite, I think. Little Les is on a kick with number 4, so we'll see what funky dancing we can get with this one. You're going to get 20 seconds from this one. Here we go.
Best believe I'm in love, L-U-V. I always saw you just before the dawn when all
Oh dear. White Knight, if you're watching that video with Little Les in it, I believe he's the one on the left. He's the short bugger. Even though he's wearing his 6-inch platforms. Yep. Alright, we're going to play that 20 seconds again. Here we go. And coming up.
best believe I'm in love, L-U-V.
Alright, you got a few more seconds there. Yeah, little Les is apparently listening to this, driving mother nuts, cranking this up. Yeah, I thought he would be. And yeah, don't worry, Paul. We'll do a Baroque round at one point. Really throw everybody off. Okay, so we're getting everybody's answers in. Moving on to question 5. So you're going to get 15 seconds from this one. Here we go. We're looking for the title of the song, just to make sure you're all paying attention. We're looking for the name of the song, not the band. Name of the song. You almost tripped me up there, little Les. Alright, we're going to play that again. Here's the second playthrough of the first 15 seconds. Name that tune. Alright, you got a few more seconds there. Answers in. Yes, we are. So again, we're looking for the name of the song, not the band. Yep, I know some of you are guessing the band correctly, but we're looking for the name of the song. So I'm going to give you a few more seconds to think about it, because I'm being nice. Otherwise, we are going to move on to question 6. So we are back to naming the band on this one. You're going to get 20 seconds. I believe 20 seconds. Yep, you're going to get 20 seconds from this one. Name the band. Right, 20 seconds. Wow, what year was that? Wow. Seems like only yesterday. Okay, so I'll play that again. You're going to get another 20 seconds. Here we go. Getting answers in. Yes, we are. I don't know about young people. I don't know. This reminds me of my college days. Ah, those were fun. I can hear Team Momo groaning. Alright, get your answers in. Otherwise, we're going to move on to question 7. Here we go, countdown coming up. And we're back to naming the song title. So, 15 seconds of this song, name the title. first. 15. I gave you 17 seconds. All right. Getting answers in. Yes, we are. So that means you could hear me. Great. I'm going to play another 15 seconds for you. Here we go. Alright, that was your second 15-second playthrough. Any chance of a dancing lobster soon? Yes, we're going to have dancing. I actually got the sea slug is dancing. You can't see him here, but I do have a dancing version of the sea slug. And I have a dancing version of a cabbage as well. I just haven't had a chance to upload and do everything yet. Kind of got thrown off with a few of these technical problems. But yes, there are lots of dancing things and new characters coming for next week. But one step at a time. We had to remind little Les how to plug his camera in first. And he still managed to screw that up by playing with the little twiddly bit on the front. So that's why he's all out of focus. So one step at a time, people. Okay, get your answers in, otherwise we're moving on to question 8. And yes, all White Knight remembers of college is in excess of REM. Yes. I had REM burn it in my brain for college. Alright, question 8. You're going to get 15 seconds. We're back to naming the group. So here we go. Love this song. But we're looking for the name of the group.
My girl's like candy, a candy too. She loves me high up off my feet.
Alright, it's like 5-second lag there, I can tell. As soon as I hit it, little Les, look at him bopping away. Ah dear. Yeah, it's a great song, this is. Weren't they about 5 years old? They look it, yeah. They sound it. Alright, gonna play it again. Here we go.
My girl's like candy, a candy too. She loves me high up off my feet.
Okay. Yep, we're getting answers in. So that was your second playthrough. Looking for the name of the group or the artist that had a hit. Was that number 1? It was number 1, I think. Yes, it was. It was number 1. I remember little Les buying that on 45. I think my missus has this on 45 as well. There are multiple versions of this song. I'm going to have to look that up. Oh, am I missing the impeachment? Ah, come on. Ah, dear. Alright, so we're going to give you a few more seconds. Otherwise, we'll move on to question 9. Get your answers in. So, countdown is on. I did not know this one. This was the only song out of all of these that I did not know. Don't know if that gives you a clue or not. But you're going to get 15 seconds from this. And we're looking for the title of the song. Here we go.
Go girls, go, 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 go. We girls gonna take control. You boys better know, no, no. We girls gonna run this show. Go girls, go, 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 go. We girls gonna take control. No, no. We girls gonna run this, run this.
All right. So that was your first 15-second playthrough. I had never even heard this song before. That's a new one for me. Probably one of Little Les's favourites. For multiple reasons. Or the wrong reasons, probably. And we're looking for the title of the song, right? Yes, we are. Title of the song. And I'm going to play that again. Here we go. Yep, I agree. Newfangled noise. This could be one of a million people, in my opinion, but if you say things like they don't make music like they used to, or it all sounds the same, it just makes me sound old. And here we go.
Go girls, go, 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 go. We girls gonna take control. You boys better know, no, no. We girls gonna run this show. Go girls, go, 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 go. We girls gonna take control. No, no. We girls gonna run this, run this.
Yeah, I agree. Something rubbish. Oh, is that a news flash, White Knight? Do we have an official impeachment in the House? Not that it's going to go far. All right. So, get your answers in. Do I think the Senate will impeach? No, I do not. It's not going to go anywhere. If he brings it to a vote before the inauguration, which hopefully he won't, which means the trial should go to after the inauguration, in which case, yes, I think he will get impeached in the Senate. It's all fun and games. Depends on whether Mitch McConnell delays it. Getting all political in the music round. How about that? Alright, so last but not laggy least, question 10. You're going to get 40 seconds, but you're only going to get one playthrough, so pay attention. And we are looking for the title of the song. Here we go.
My love.
Alright. That's why you got 40 seconds, because there's a long old intro on that one. Yes, I agree, Genchik. Don't make them like they used to. Alright. Yeah, that's better. Everybody recognises good music. Okay, so we getting answers in? Yes, we are. I'll give you a few more seconds just to answer. Otherwise, we'll whip through, and because of the lag, I won't play the music again. You'll have to take my word for it. Just so we kind of rush things through. just like a House impeachment vote. Nice and quick. Just get your answers in. Otherwise, we will go through them all. Okay, so here come the answers. Question 1. How are we doing? Yep, let's show it. Alright, question 1 was New Kids on the Block, or NKOTB. Yep, I gotcha. That was Hanging Tough from 89-90. Question 2 was The New Seekers Won't Find Another Fool Like Me. Yep, New Seekers, I gotcha. And yeah, if you look this up and watch it, there is, just Google it or YouTube it, and you'll see a couple of sailors. Literally, they're in the sailor's uniform. They're right at the front on the stage. And the one on the left is Little Les. He's the little one. Question 3 was New Order, Blue Monday. Question 4 was New York Paper Dolls. Close. But New York Paper Dolls, Looking for a Kiss. Yeah, a couple of funny answers on that one. Yes, they sound like the Ramones. Yeah, I can see that. This wasn't Phil Collins' new brother. Close one. Yeah, some close answers. Question 5. This was New Kid in Town by the Eagles. Yep, a couple of right answers on that one. Good job, guys. Question 6. This was the New Radicals. You Get What You Give from 98, sorry. 1998. Which one, Cosmic Cabbage? Hang on, let me check your answers.
Mark, just to let you know that the New York Paper Dolls, they were known as the New York Paper Dolls or the New York Dolls. So you can accept either.
You want to take New York Dolls? All right. So, yeah. Cosmic Cabbage, good job. I've got you on that one. I just marked you correct. Yeah. Little Les got it wrong. Well, not wrong. It's another pound in the pot. All right. Where did we get to? Question 7 was Englishman in New York by Sting. Question 8 was New Edition, Candy Girl from 1983. And Jen Chick is going to record a version of that and send it in for us. How about that? It's very nice of her. Karaoke edition. Thanks, Jen Chick. Question 9. This was Something New by Girls Aloud, which apparently got to number 2, which was atrocious. Terrible song. And question 10. Hang on, did I get you something new? Yep. I don't know whether to applaud or shake my head at the people who got that one. You know who you are. Jen Chick, you didn't have to sing that karaoke in your green leotard. But now that you've mentioned that you've got the green leotard, yes, you have to do it in your green leotard, of course. Why would you? That's crazy. Why would you even mention that? All right, last but not least, question 10. You Make Me Feel Brand New by the Stylistics. Much better song. Got to number 2 in 1974. All right. So after that laggy McLaglag, we somehow managed to get through that. So over to you for the leaderboard, which is very close going into the last round.
Right, thanks very much for that, Mark. Very much appreciated. So here we go. The Bodacious Belarusian Lobsters 34. Cosmic Cabbage. Right, let me just turn myself off. So I'll start again. Lobsters on 34. Cosmic Cabbage 33. Team Momo 28. Interstellar Sea Slugs 15. The Fam 14. Very, very close. So the Cosmic Cabbage are slowly catching up. The Lobsters only 1 point behind. Obviously, the music round was a very good round for them. So let's see if Cosmic Cabbage can overcome the Lobsters. Cosmic Cabbage are not rubbing salt into the wounds, have yet to be crowned winners. So will it be the first night of the first year, the first quiz? Go for it, guys and girls. But in fairness to the Lobsters and everyone else, you still can do it. 10 more questions. Let's whiz through them. I'm conscious of the time. And again, thanks for your patience in attending tonight. We'll try and sort the lag out and everything else, and we could be ready to rock and roll for next week. So let's, without further ado, let's go for the last round. Good luck to everyone. So question 1 is literally all about general knowledge. Could be on anything. Remember the theme. Where in sport will you find the Rowley Mile? Where in sport will you find the Rowley Mile? And I know we got the lag, but I want to get through these as soon as possible. Going to give you the 10-second countdown, but Mark's going to obviously judge that. But if you don't get your answers in, tough luck. So come up with the answer. Where in sport will you find the Rowley Mile?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for people's answers. Is there a trophy on offer tonight? I think
There's a trophy on offer to any team that wins that hasn't won before.
And
so
if
all
you
to
already
play
have
for.
a trophy, I assume that they can send it in, and we'll just engrave the new dates
Yeah.
around the edges.
Yeah, it might cost us like 500 or 600 quid by the end of the year. But right, so 10-second countdown. So if you are a winning team and you haven't won a trophy, then we will make certain you get a trophy. So I'm saying to the Cosmic Cabbage team, all to play for.
So yeah, no pressure, guys.
10-second countdown.
Well, Team Momo are waiting for still waiting for their trophy.
Yeah, I've got to sort it out with Adrian to get his term. I've got it here sitting beside me. Question 2. British author Aldous Huxley wrote what book title while living in Saint-Nazaire, France, in the 4 months from May to August 1931? I don't know what that 2 is in there. So it's obviously something that's been copied across or whatever. So ignore the 2. British author Aldous Huxley wrote what book title while living in Saint-Nazaire, France, in the 4 months from from May to August 1931? What was the title of the book that he wrote? So your time has started. British author
Sorry, that's your funny English keyboards and my funny American keyboards.
Yeah, British author Aldous Huxley wrote what book title while serving in Saint-Nazaire, France, in the 4 months from May to August 1931. Title of the book that he wrote in 4 months in 1931. Apparently a classic. As Mark will tell you, I'm not a reader, so I've not seen this one or read that one. Didn't have any cartoons or anything like that in it, so that's why I haven't read it. So question 3, what is the title of the UK number 10 single by U2, the third track on their 1983 album War, and was released as the album's lead single in January 1983? So think of a U2 number 10 single of 1983, and that's your answer. So what is the title of the UK number 10 single by U2, the third track on their 1983 album War, and it was released as the album's lead single in January 1983? What was it called? The title of the UK number 10 single by U2. So the Fam, Stellar Sea Slugs, the Lobsters, Cosmic Cabbage, Team Momo. Again, thank you very much for joining us in the new year. And your support, as always, is very much appreciated. So 10-second countdown, 10-second countdown. So I say to you, either recruit more people for your team or try and get a competitive team to compete against you. So not only in the table, but also against you as team members. Right. So 10-second countdown is on its way. We'll be moving on to question 4. Name the American sitcom television series that aired on CBS from October 25th, 1982 to May 21, 1990. And with a total of 184 half-hour episodes spanning 8 sessions, and had a main character called Dick Loudon. Dick Loudon appeared in most of the 184 half-hour episodes, 82 to 1990. Name the American sitcom with the main character of Dick Loudon. You either know this one or you don't. Or you can have a guess. Remember the theme. Name the American sitcom aired on CBS from October 25th, 82 to May 21, 1990, with a total of 184 half-hour episodes spanning 8 seasons with the main character of Dick Loudon. 10-second countdown coming up. You getting answers in, Mark?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, I'm just, again, when you say 10 seconds, I'm just giving an extra 10. So.
Okay, great. Here we go. So, name the world-famous American actor who was the voice of Doc Hudson in the first installment of Disney Pixar's Cars, and this was his final acting performance. Notice the acting in inverted commas. Name the world-famous actor, American actor, who was the voice of Doc Hudson, the first installment of Disney Pixar's Cars, and this was his final acting performance. My grandson is 13. This used to be his favourite movie as a child, Cars. So name the world-famous American actor who was the voice of Doc Hudson in the first installment of Disney Pixar's Cars, and this was his final acting performance. I need his first name and his surname. First name and surname of the actor who was the voice of Doc Hudson in Cars. So 10-second countdown coming up, plus whatever Mark says, and that will be it. So Cars,
yeah,
Doc Hudson.
I think the internet's a little bit slow my end as well. I think everybody but Donald is out tweeting right now.
Name the world-famous American actor who was the voice of Doc Hudson, the first installment of Disney Pixar's Cars, and this was his final acting performance. I must admit, I didn't know that, so that's something that will register there somewhere in the trivia. Question 6. Brewed by Heineken at the John Smith's Brewery in Tadcaster from 2010 and in 2017 to the Heineken Brewery in Zoeterwood, the Netherlands, it was one of the first to be produced in a clear glass bottle. So name this alcoholic drink. So your time starts now. But I'll say again, brewed by Heineken at the John Smith Brewery in Tadcaster from 2010 and in 2017 to the Heineken Brewery in Zuiderwoud, the Netherlands. It was one of the first to be produced in a clear glass bottle. So name this alcoholic drink.
I'm glad you changed your answers there, Lobsters. Because I was going to be all strict and not give that to you. Just to be mean.
Right, okay. So 10-second countdown coming up now. Remember, there's 1 point between the Lobsters and the Cosmic Cabbage. There's a couple of points behind Team Momo, and then we've got the FAM and the Interstellar Sea Slug battling out as well. So 10-second countdown coming up. No, I keep saying it, but again, my sincere thanks for your support this evening. Beginning of the new year, so hopefully, we'll see a few more teams join us next week, and we encourage you to encourage others to join us as well. Or if they don't set up their own teams, get more members to join your team. The more, the merrier.
And yes, Lobsters, I know that's how you say it, or how you order it, or the slang for it. I know that.
Question 7. In 1664, the English took over and renamed the city of New York. But what was it called before being called New York City? Time starts now. In 1664, the English took over and renamed the city of New York. But what was it called before being called New York City?
And that's why I said that I would have accepted Team Momo's answer for the earlier question.
Yeah, I know, but it still would have been incorrect, Mark, because that wasn't the name of the film. Right, in 1664, the English took over and renamed the city of New York, but what was it called before being called New York City? And I obviously want the English stroke American version of what was called before being called New York City, not the Dutch, Spanish, Portuguese version. Right, so countdown's on. We've obviously got answers for that.
Yeah, we do. Don't worry.
Question 8.
You didn't give it away.
Spotted,
Honest.
ribbed, firebelly, spiny, rough skin, manton, and Chinese, all types of what creature? Time starts now. Spotted, ribbed, firebelly, spiny, rough skin, manton, and Chinese are all types of what creature?
I will accept Trump, I think. Yep. That's
Yeah,
an acceptable answer.
You could call him a spiny, rough skin, mountain Chinese, spotted ribbed person, couldn't you? Creature. Right, so 40 seconds gone, 20 seconds left. Get your answers in. Spotted, ribbed, firebelly, spiny, rough skin, mountain, and Chinese are all types of what creature? So 50 seconds gone. 10-second shout from me, and then Mark will add on and give a 10-second countdown.
Yep, we got answers in for everybody, so shuffling along.
Here we go. So question 9. Name the title of an 1837 literary folktale written by Hans Christian Andersen about two swindlers and who they swindle. Name the title of the 1837 literary folktale written by Hans Christian Andersen about two swindlers and who they swindle. So name the title of the 1837 folk tale written by Hans Christian Andersen about two swindlers and who they swindle.
That's a
Penultimate question.
Good answer, Sea Slugs. I like that one.
So 10-second countdown coming up. Remember, we have one more question left. So go for it. Name the title of the 1837 folk tale written by Hans Christian Andersen about two swindlers and who they swindle. And I must admit, this is one of the hardest quizzes I've been having that I've done to date, because I had to, of course, come up with the theme for every answer to have the word new in it. It wasn't quite so easy as it seemed. Right, so 10-second countdown coming up to the last question. Good luck, everyone. How have you fared in this round? We shall see in a few minutes. Last but not least, the Pelicans is the nickname given in sport for what US city? The Pelicans is the nickname given in sport for what US city? The Pelicans is the name given in sport for what US city? And of course, there are quite a few US cities with the word of the theme in. So are you going to get the right one? The Pelicans is a nickname given in sport for what US city? Likewise, you don't have a 10-second countdown, so I will give you a shout, count it down, and then get Mark to count down 10 as well, and then we will mark them. So good luck. Last question. So here we go. 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds gone. Over to you, Mark. 10 seconds, and then we'll go through them.
Yep, we got answers in for everybody. So here we go.
Right, good luck. All the best. The Rolling Mile you will find at Newmarket.
Horse racing, yeah. We're looking for the name of the place. Sorry, guys.
Question 2. The actual answer is Brave New World. Brave New World.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Everybody got that one.
See, now that is one I wouldn't have got.
Yeah, I was going to say, you did not know this one. I don't think I've ever seen you read a book.
You've seen me read my Victors, Mark.
Comic book, yeah.
Question 3. New Year's Day. Quite a big hit, but it didn't make the go that high up in the charts. Only a UK number 10, but it was New Year's Day.
New Year's Day, yep, I got you.
Number 4, Newhart. American sitcom. 184 episodes. Dick Loudon. Answer is Newhart. World famous American actor was Paul Newman. He played the voice of Doc Hudson in Cars. Paul Newman. Newcastle Brown Ale.
Newcastle Brown Ale, yep. And yes, I know it's a Nuki Brown. But I would have been anal and just not accepted that, because you put in New Key as in the place. But you changed it, so whatever.
So question 7, New Amsterdam. New York City was formerly known as New Amsterdam.
Yeah, everybody got that one. Good job.
Number 8, Newts. Spotted, or Newt or Newts, spotted rib, firebelly, spiny, rough skin, mountain and Chinese are all types of newt or newts. Question 9. The fairy tale was the Emperor's New Clothes.
I'm giving the sea slugs a point for their answer because it's just too funny. There we go.
And number 10, the Pelicans play in New Orleans, their basketball team.
There we go. Yeah, comedy answers get a point.
So, how did the Lobsters fare? Did they drop a point? Did the Cosmic Cabbage team catch up with them, or did they drop any points? Let's find out. Belarus and Lobsters 44, a very close Cosmic Cabbage 43. Hard luck, guys and girls. Hard luck, Yvonne and team. Come back next week. Let's see if we can go one up further. Team Momo 37, Interstellar Sea Slugs 18, the Fam 17. So a well fought battle between the Sea Slugs and the Fam, just doing it by 1 point. Cosmic Cabbage managed to pull away from Team Momo, not quite crossing the line in front of the Lobsters. So well done, Lobsters. So good shout, good night, good effort, good team. So happy New Year again, and hopefully see you next Wednesday night. Get some more teams along, get some more people to join your teams.
Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully we can get the 5-alls and Eddie Von C. We'll get those guys. They normally dial in from pubs and clubs and officers' mess and things. So I know we're missing a few players tonight, but hopefully we can, when we're all in lockdown tier 12, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, I did have a couple of new teams joining us last week, but obviously with it cancelled, I didn't give them a shout this week. So I'll hopefully they'll be along next week as well.
Yep,
so hopefully we can get 10 or 12 teams at least next week.
Yeah, Jen Chick is off to iron her green leotard and record some karaoke. This time next week, I'll have a new president. Woohoo! So who knows?
And Chris of the Lobsters, if you're listening, don't forget, take a selfie with you and your trophy with your medal, so we can display that, so people can, so you can share the glory. Likewise, I'll arrange for Team Momo to get theirs as well.
Yeah. All right. Good to see everybody. Thanks for being back. Photos are on their way, apparently, so that's good. Of Chris and the trophy and Jen in the green leotard, so that will be interesting. All right. Thanks very much, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.